Hi, I'm Ricardo Safra Campos, a lecturer in human geography at the University of Exeter. I teach and research on environment, climate change, and natural hazards. In our research, we are concerned with understanding contemporary global challenges that range from climate change to aging populations to global migration and urbanization. Often these grand challenges affect each other. Our team here at Exeter are researching how climate and environmental changes affect global migration and the role of everyday regular mobility and migration in dealing with the impact of climate change. We are basically trying to find out whether migration, people moving from one place to another, is part of the sustainability problem and crisis, or whether migration is part of the transformation towards a more just and sustainable future. To this, we have been working with researchers across the world and in particular in the global south. The largest trend in migration everywhere is still people moving to cities. But are growing cities more likely to be sustainable? What part can newly arrived populations play? We have been asking these questions, for example, in the city of Chittagong, the second city of Bangladesh, recently renamed as Chattogram. Check it out on a map. It has trebled in size from 1.5 million to around 5 million people just in the past 30 years, basically by migration from the countryside. Over the course of 2 years, we asked a sample of 450 low-income migrants about their economics and security, about how they feel attached to the place they live, about their opportunities to make the city better. In other words, how they live, how they work, and how the city works for them. Then we asked a small number of migrants and a small number of the city planners to take photos of what a sustainable Chattogram meant for them. We analyzed and sorted these photos and brought the planners and migrants together. They were amazed at the commonalities and convergence in how they thought about sustainability in the city. The research has shown that the main issue that planners can tackle for low-income migrant populations is security of tenure for renters. When people feel more secure, they put down roots and invest in community and city. This is an upwards spiral of sustainable communities, and something that regulation and planning can actually do. Often low-income migrants are seen as part of the problem rather than a potential solution to be harnessed for planners. In our research, both planners and migrants developed new ideas and insights together that are being fed directly into the Chattogram Master Plan. The global health crisis is affecting people everywhere, not least marginalized populations. Our next challenge is to research whether the global health crisis and the economic shock and downturn will affect how secure migrants feel, and whether they get the blame for spreading disease and viruses, and whether the downturn will slow down the movement of people to cities, and whether people return to the countryside. So what does this mean for countries that have been in really rapid transition? The methods we use, from survey research to visual and actual research with migrants and planners, are all skills that geographers bring to bear on these global challenges. At Exeter, we are part of that global effort, and we are a community of learning. From the professors to the students, in our classes and in the field, we are contributing to this knowledge and building the skills for future professionals.